back to tell you a little bit more about these guys. Mark Henley. Let's go back to the other way. Mark Henley has a twin. His twin's Alan Henley. Now, Alan's one of the founders of the team and leads the aeroshell aerobatic team, a position he held for 24 years. In late July of 2008, Alan suffered a fall that paralyzed him from the chest down. Having accumulated over 4,000 hours in the T6, he was an ATP-rated pilot, both single and multi-engine land, sea, and helicopter rated. He held a single multi-CFI for airplanes and rotorcraft, 12 specific type ratings, from the P-51 to the Douglas DC-3. Now it's also an A&P mechanic. Although he's had to step back from flying, Alan's still involved in the day-to-day operations of the team. With his guidance and collaboration, the aeroshell aerobatic team still tries to stay fresh with new ideas and innovations, continually raising the bar for a bright future. Alan's a great guy. He's unfortunately not here with us tonight because he and I, for the past 4 or 5 years, have worked out our own night routine. But Alan's on site. I go down. I used to have Alan help me narrate the night show. He's gotten so good at it, he does it himself now. But I tell you what, he enjoys it. It keeps him connected to the team. And he can tell you, no kidding, what's happening because he designed the whole routine. He can tell you right when the smoke's coming on, what they're doing with the throttles. And it's quite a thing. You'll catch it one of these days. You're up north. You'll probably be up north this summer doing that again. And his brother, back to his brother, Mark, who's now team leader. He has ratings of the 84 Sky Raider, Grumman TBM, the B-17, the DC-3, the B-24, and the B-25. He also holds a letter of authorization that covers all piston-powered experimental aircraft, single and multi-engine. Mark is also a designated pilot examiner and a certified A&P mechanic. He and Alan, co-founders of the team, as I said, are twin brothers. Aeroshell, I can tell you what Aeroshell's doing out there. They're waiting for it to get a little bit darker. As they said in the briefing today, that there's a little bit too light. They're supposed to start. They've got this thing down to a science. They want the sky just right. A couple minutes wait is worth it, believe me. The smoke comes up. The noise of those Pratt & Whitney R1340 radial engines, 600 horsepower apiece, 2,500 horsepower right in front of you, makes a heck of a noise. Trail of smoke all the way. Absolutely amazing. The things they've done, the aircraft they've flown, and they're great, great folks too. You get a chance, shake their hand and tell them hi. I'm not sure if they have a booth here or not. I do know they have some posters going around with their team on it. So somebody somewhere on this ground is getting
Go ahead, yeah, you're good.
I don't know if the team's going to be there to autograph them or not. As you can see, they're getting ready out there in the distance. And a couple sponsors while we're waiting for them inbound. Let's not thank Aeroshell, Honda Generators, Champion Aerospace, Krasinski Aviation Insurance, Mid-Continent Instruments, Aero LEDs, CJ Aviation, Yunkin Aviation Engines, Higher Power Hydraulic Doors, Aspen Avionics, Lincoln Welders, Bose Headsets, Aircraft Spruce, Goodyear, Concord Batteries, Strong Parachutes, Jeppesen, Genesis Autopilots, Flight Helmets, Desert Tire, ICOM, Ratco Aircraft Parts, Plane Power, and Alternators, John's 360 Coatings, Hooker Hornets, ACF 50, JPI Instruments, L3 Harris, Aerospace Cardiology, PS Engineering, Auric Avionics and Instruments. These fine folks sponsor these guys, make it possible for you to see them here at Sun and Fun. And remember our sponsor here, the Florida Restaurant and Lodging Association. And now let's watch from the right. High to the right. Momentarily they'll be inbound. Mark will call for song on. I will call for music on, and the show will be underway. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm proud to present to you the aeroshell aerobatic team inbound.
Wow, look at them all. It's like a giant dart coming for you. Slow.
Get ready. If it goes to video, put it on video. You're going to put beautiful sights in the sky that you see all evening. There's a lot more to come, a lot of fireworks and things. This is pure airplane, pure piloting you're about to see. Those big airplanes in a very small amount of space, making lots of noise, lots of smoke, and a wonderful display. All right, let's all watch from the right. They're going to do the downward bomb burst. Let's all watch. Inbound for the snap rope on top of the loop. Mark's inbound. Jimmy's
That's pretty, ain't it?
Inbound, number 1 from Birmingham, Alabama, Mr. Louisiana, Steve Gustafson. And number 4 from Monroe, Louisiana, Jimmy Porter.
every
sponsors
night.
we were talking about, of course,
Okay, cool.
aeroshell, prime sponsor, and I was told they are, in fact, at the aeroshell booth every day at 11 o'clock, signing posters.
Do you see they're having the drone thing at the very end? A bunch of drones. I wonder what they're gonna do. Did you see
There
that?
are a lot of hangers across the world, really, of aeroshell in people's hangars. Now this is a difficult maneuver you're about to see. Finger four slide into a barrel roll. You know what a finger four formation is? Hold your hand up without your thumb, 4 fingers. That's the way they're coming in. But watch the guy on the right. That's the slot pilot, Jimmy Ford. During the promotion of this barrel roll, he's actually going to leave that position and end up in the middle of the diamond. Very difficult maneuver. That's not a particularly easy maneuver.
Wow, that's awesome.
Absolutely incredible airmanship.
That was pretty cool.
They like it so far, huh?
Woo!
You betcha. Okay, photo pass.
Looks like they have lights in the cowling.
Probably do.
It's amazing the spotlights and the exhaust from those R1340s makes quite a picture. On the turnaround again from the right, we're going to see a diamond formation loop. And they'll end up eventually in a cubanate break. They're high and turning around one more time, thanks to their primary sponsors. aeroshell, Honda Generators, Champion Aerospace, Kimmel Aviation Insurance, Mid-Continent Instruments, Aero LEDs, CJ Aviation, Yucca Aviation Engines, Higher Power Hydraulic Doors, and Aspen Avionics. We hit the rest of them earlier. We might get back to them again in a bit. But now, let's watch for that diamond formation loop to the cubanate break. It's just a lot of fun just chasing each other around in the sky.
Yeah.
Those are like fun. Now we're going to come into show center and do a trail loop. We got a lot of air show names for it. They call it the big noisy thing. They're going to make a lot of noise and a lot of smoke. Very small area. The in-trail loop. How about that, folks? Isn't that beautiful? Yes, it is. race, the NHRA race, where they do the big burnouts, the smoky burnouts of the tires. People love the burnouts. Well, they're going to do burnout for you like you've never seen. They're going to make so much smoke they vanish. Yeah, that's right. And I'm going to tell you, not a tire is going to be harmed during this, but it's very impressive. So keep our eyes on them as they come in. They'll come in and get on the taxiway and line up, and then they'll show
we
you
ain't
what
gonna
the
see
burnout
that.
is all about. While they're on their way in, let me continue that list of their sponsors. Lincoln Welders, Bose Headsets, Aircraft Spruce, Goodyear, Concord Batteries, Strong Parachutes, Jefferson, Genesis Autopilots, Flight Helmets, Desser Tire, Icon, Rapco Aircraft Parts, Plane Power Alternators, John's 360 Coatings, Hooker Harness, ACF 50, JPI Instruments, L3 Harris, Aerospace Cardiology, PS Engineering, Auric Avionics and Instruments. Let's go back and always thank aeroshell. 3 O's over down, November 4. Jimmy Fordham is just about to touch down. He'll taxi in very quickly and get in front of the crowd here. Pretty much right where they started from, the airplanes are parked. If you look in that direction, those of you down that way, get ready for it. This is another good one for your video cameras. If you got a video camera, I'll take this one home with me. Neighbors won't believe it. Might just would have bet about the smokiest burnout.
Oh, they do have lights in the calendar.
Oh yeah.
Mark Kinley pulls into position, followed by Brian Regan, Steve Gustafson, and Jimmy Fordham. Yes, they do have a lot of stroke lights on those Texans.
Can't really see it, but I get the idea.
I like it flashing the lights.
Now when that smoke clears, they're going to be out of the cockpit standing up, waving at you. They can't hear you, but they can see you waving if the smoke clears enough. Tell them what a great job you did tonight, guys, by giving them a big old wave.
Or an applause.
Yes, sir. You got nothing on these guys.
Here's my wave. That's funny.
All right, aeroshell just back to parking right here. How about it, ladies and gentlemen? Give it up. A great, big, huge